Vibez, Goddess Tarot. So today I'm going to do a general collective reading. I already have the cards I want to, well, the decks I want to use already out. It's mainly the decks that I created, but some, um, like the decks you can also find on Amazon. But I'm also going to use the charms. But before we get started, let's cleanse the space and the energy. So turn your headphones down. Okay. And then I also have like some notes ahead of time so we can talk about. I lose a card because this was not the top card 5 minutes ago. Let's see. Okay. Okay. So we have a ring, a red ring, well, red circle pretty much. Then we have a cherry. Mine went to the gutter. Oh. Also, take the parts that resonate with you and leave the rest. If it's not your story, it's not your story. We have a skull and bones. We have an angel. What popped in my head is the angel of death. There's also an anime. I didn't finish it, but you can. We have building block. Well, it's an alphabet blocks, really. Right? It has A, B, C on the. Can't really see it. But it's a block, and it has A, B, C on the side. Do you know when you was a kid, or like you ever see a kid play with it? Then we have either a square or a diamond, but either way, a parallelogram, and a square is a parallelogram, so I'm right either way. Then we have a tree, a Christmas tree. So probably something in December. What is this? What do we have on it? We have a heart that says "Made with Love," and we have a sun. Okay. We have. It looks like a turtle. It is a turtle. And then we have snow. So yeah, it's given December. Oh, and then another turtle. Okay. Then flowers. Two fish. So two fish and a star. So it could be a Pisces. Or the star could be like the rising. Oh, but the sun. Either way, they could be a Pisces. Might not be a Pisces. But I don't understand the two fish and then the two. It's given. It's or it could be very like water sign kind of. We're gonna go with that for right now. Okay. And we have a seashell. She's giving water. Then a mermaid. And two swans and peace. We have a feather. I'm gonna put that with the angel. And then we have, I don't even know what the hell this is, so I'm just gonna show it to you. I'm gonna be honest with you. Look at that. A bunch of circles. Could be a loop. It's a pattern, I can tell you that much. Okay. Simp. Half the fact checks into the real facts. I know when if it's hot, depending on the weather and the temperature, it depends on the sex of the turtles. And it's seen that we have snow here, meaning, and in December, it's given that it was cold. And I don't know what sex will be. That's just, yeah. Alright. There was a dude. I was going to say it was a dude, either way, because that's what was given to me. When it's below 80 degrees, it's a guy. When it's above 80 degrees, it's a female. So there's that. But with this two turtles here, it could be two people moving very slow, because with the swans, it's two swans. Also, because two fish, that's like, it could be Pisces, might not be a Pisces, because two fishes, well, Pisces, they kind of like go towards each other or like circle around each other. These fishes' backs are towards each other, like a bow or stuff like that. So that's what, like, it's given very much water theme. And then this mermaid, depending on how you view mermaids, so what you heard about them could be positive, could be negative. But all we see is the mermaid's back, so you don't see his face. So and peace. What popped in my, because I looked back at this cherry in this circle. Somebody cherry got popped, or somebody's cherry is about to be popped, and whoever popped it, or it got popped during December, or when, because it's Christmas tree, over the holidays, or something died over the holidays. Because this, well, I'm mostly looking at the stem. Oh, you can tie the stem with your tongue if you can. Well, some people can. I can. There's neither here nor there. And, or it probably got into a little tongue twister. Something got popped. That's why the circle is here with the holes, and distant things are empty. And because the parallelograms, like, y'all are similar, like the lines run along the same route, but they never meet and stuff like that. And then the same thing with this box. Literally got this, like, you can put the box in the, but either way, yeah, and then the flower, it's just giving something happened during the holiday season or around that time. And it was supposed to be all peace and love, because with this heart we've made with love, supposed to be all like, you know, especially with the star, right? Because I was like, it's two fish with a star. It's supposed to be like, and the star is all about being vulnerable, and the sun is a star as well. Being vulnerable, having hope, and being guided. But then we have this skeleton with bones, so something was deadly. Or you got yourself caught up in a deadly trap. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to tell you the little message that I got beforehand, right? And then we'll get back into this, because it might also go with this, right? So, I have that your spirit team is trying to help you and give you the answers so you can stop worrying and be happy, right? Pretty much, your spirit team is trying to purify and clean and cleanse your space, your energy, your cycle, everything. They're trying to remove things, right? RM could also be important to you, or relevant, I wrote down some things. RM means remove and coding, right? That's the code for it. It could be raw materials, remember me, room, risk management, regional manager, um, resource manager, anything with that starts with a R and management, pretty much. Like, and I have that you at a crossroads and having a hard time making a choice on what to let go and to surrender. And Spirit's trying to help you make the choice easier by like cleansing and clearing everything. Like if somebody was lying, they're letting the truth be known now, so you can see all the truth. You can make the like it could be easier to make that choice. But some of the stuff, some like you know some things, but some of it you don't know, and the parts that you don't know, like with this parallel lines, like I was saying, but like it would never meet. Like you're close to the story, like you know a little bit, okay. See confirmation, like you know a little bit, but you don't know the whole thing. And it's like the parts that you know, you continue running with that. You will never actually like ever meet the actual truth. And Spirit is trying to help, clear that up for you. And it's like once you fully know the truth or know everything, you might cut some people off, walk away from some people, and some partnerships and some connections. And like as of right now, if you just like, oh, why would I do that? I can forgive them and da 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 da. It's like holding on to these connections will cost you your happiness, your healing, your protection, your health, sleep, love. Like I said, you know, like part of it, and that's why you forgive them. But it's like the parts that you don't know, they know it was like you will never forgive them. The raw, like raw material, the raw truth. Okay, so we're about to tell you the raw truth to help you clean out your space, your circle, and let people go. That's why I was like, something got popped. Could be that's what I don't know why I just keep talking about the cherry because that's not what that means. Um, or that could have been what happened, or around the holiday season. Because it doesn't really necessarily have to be Christmas. Because some people still have their Christmas tree up all the way into like New Year's and stuff like that. And then it's just like there's one flower, right? So it's just. And turtles are about like going slow and steady. Oh, it's two different turtles. Right, so yeah. It's two different turtles even with the fish. They're the same fish, but just like their backs turned to each other. Like I said with the stars, something about being vulnerable. You can't you're two these turtles cannot co-create and create because I was looking at this block and it's giving like a baby block. They won't fertilize or can't fertilize. It won't it won't mix. It won't work because they're completely different. They're two totally different species. Um, which is why it could be deadly. Or if they do have a like a offspring or have a kid, that lineage dies when that kid dies. So if you ever see like a feather or well, I don't say leaves, but like feathers, random coins and stuff like that, that's your spirit team. That's your angels trying to like pretty much say like we're here. We have a message for you. We're trying to tell you something, and they're trying to do this out of like peace and love for you because this person, like I said before, is leading you into a deadly trap. Let's say like yeah, do end up having a kid, and if you do have a kid, you're like that's part of the trap to get you tied in something. And then we have the sun. The sun's all about like shining and illuminating. And that sun is. Oh, this sun reminds me of. You ever watched Tangled? Right? It looks exactly like the one from Tangled. And well, that was completely different because she used that kid for like to make her continue to look young. But this mermaid and this death, like I'm saying, it's still a deadly trap. It's very trying to help you so you can make the right choices. So you can see through the trap, see through the illusions. So now we're going to get into phrases and sayings. But it also have like some characteristics or like some, or it'll literally say like who, it won't say like who the person is, it will say like their gender or stuff like that. Or the energy that they in. Okay. So we have mental illness, unknown, cock blocking, gatekeeping, trying to stop you, trying to gain control. Then we have skeletons in the closet. And then we have one should not miss the forest from the trees. Pretty much you're saying like this person have a mental illness that they don't know about. Or you don't know about. It's unknown. Damn it. Deck fell. Hold on. Or this person with this mental illness, right, is cock blocking you and trying to gain control, right, with the skeleton in the closet, and they trying to like keep that secret, but they don't want you to know that. But in all honesty, they don't even know where they're going their damn self with this. No one should not miss the forest from the tree. Like they missing everything. They don't see anything. They don't get it, or they don't see like how they're trying to gain control over you and cock block you. But they're keeping something secret and hidden. We have two people like abusing two authority figures abusing like their power. And then we have enjoying or making people feel small. Right? There's two people like enjoying cock blocking, keeping somebody stuck and controlling them. And then we have working with spirit / God, have a higher calling, doing the Lord's work. And then we have ex-husband, ex-friend, ex-boyfriend, ex-wife, ex-girlfriend, ex-co-worker, someone from the past. Right, so, okay, let me continue. So, because that's why the angel is here. Because like, if this is a past person, it's like they're trying to come back and trying to distract you from like your calling and stuff like that. But then they're really just trying to stop you and keep it secret. Like it's like I said before with that skeleton and key, like, and that little pattern is a deadly trap. They don't. Cause it was giving me like a maze. What was that in Greek mythology? The where you not supposed to be able to get out of it, but one person was able to get out of it with help or something like that. Either way. Oh yeah, and it was shaped like a block. Was it? Either way. It's like this person from the past trying to come back and like trying to distract you, and like if before they wasn't able to control you, and they feel like, oh, now they will be able to, and stuff like that because time passed. And or the little block we were saying, like they're very immature and they want to Make, like I say here, like make you feel small, but make you feel smaller than they are. And I'm gonna continue. Then we have Curiosity Killed the Cat with Ghost. Oh, you about to be ghosted. I'm sorry. And then we have Exposed, Fraud, Liar, What's Done in the Dark. And then we have Every Cloud Have a Silver Lining. Yeah, I was about to say sorry, not sorry when I said go, like you about to be ghosted, because this person trying to do you a favor getting out of your life. Or Spirit's technically trying to help you, like do you a favor getting this person out of your life, because we already know they just gonna abuse their authority and then trying to gatekeep you and trying to keep you stuck and cock block you. And like I said before, it's just gonna cost you your happiness, your stability, your protection, your happiness, your strength, your see, we have mental illness known but not medicated. So you might not know about it, but they know about it. Or even if they do know about it, they won't take medicine for it. Well, that could be what's being exposed. That they knew that they had this mental illness, but they wasn't taking the medication for it. And because with the abuse of authority figure, somebody could have been using like the medication to try to control them, which is why they feel like they don't need to be medicated. And right, to make them feel small. And that's why they feel like they don't need to be medicated, but it's like the things that they're doing while not being medicated is why they need to be medicated. And then we have never apologize for leaving a toxic situation to make yourself happy. Then we have delusional. Yeah. Because the person was delusional, man. Then I already told you, staying with this person is going to cost you your happiness. This is why. And they already can't see the forest from the trees because they already been like they. Could they be schizophrenic? Because that's delusion and or bipolar. But I'm not the person that can be diagnosing people. Okay, I can just give you suggestions. Like they might have this, they might have that. Because a narcissist, there's no medication for narcissists, but they might have those tendencies. And developing those tendencies because of these delusional actions that they're believing. Then we have the voice of reason, rational, truth, and honest. Yeah, I'm gonna put that over here. Because whoever who's doing the spiritual work is telling the truth, and it's the voice of reason. That this person is delusional. You need to like leave this situation, because if you stay in this, you're gonna I won't say you can continue to be like sad, but you're gonna continue to be stuck and under this person's control, and they don't know where they're going and they don't know what they're doing. They in this like la la land. Then we have Where there's smoke, there's fire. And with that curiosity killed the cat. Like, things may seem like fine right now, but like you might be able to tell the forest from the trees, right? But it's like if you continue following this person, at some point you're gonna get lost along with this person, and then you're gonna be upset and wondering like how the hell this happened. It's like it happened because you followed this person that was lost and confused, while knowing they was lost and confused. Well, now you know that they was lost and confused. Probably before you didn't know that. Probably have, probably thought about it, but you didn't like fully make that connection. Then we have divine protection. Then we have a male. You could be your dad, could be your brother, uncle, friend, nephew, grandfather, godfather, cousin, step, or in-law. But, or it could just be male divine protection. Or the divine is protecting you from this one, like this abusive male. Well, if it could be like an ex-boyfriend, ex-husband. Like anybody from your past, divine is protecting you from them, because like I said before, they would spirit divine is trying to clear out house, okay? Anything that's not meant for you, anything that's going to confuse you along this pathway or is keep you stuck at this crossroad, they're clearing it out. They're like, no, you need to go, okay? Let me help you make, like, you need to make a choice. Let me help you make it easy, okay? I'm going to give you all the hints that you need to, all the signs that you need, I'm going to give it. Right, then we have karmic justice, and then we have an arm and a leg, because this person would never, but they would, with this exposed and this lying and the fraud and what's done in the dark, they would have tried to keep this secret as long as they could. They would have paid an arm and a leg to keep this quiet. And I literally say your back is turned to each other. That could be why. Because they about to ghost you. But y'all was, like I said before with the two turtles, y'all wasn't the same. Y'all wasn't gonna mix either way. And then we have a martyr in the shadow aspect with addicted to self-pity. Show the top. This is only the top and then the bottom. Right? Okay, like I understand, let me put it this way. Like I understand having a mental illness, okay? And having needed to be medication and stuff like that. Okay, but with that being said, this person isn't on their, like, know that they have this mental illness, know that they need to be on medication, know that they need to take their medication to be irrational in any way, shape, or form, to have like an actual voice of reason, and they're not taking it due to self-pity, that kind of thing. And it's like the reason why they're doing something is very delusional, right? Because I just looked over at the delusion after I said self-pity. Like, it's very delusional. Like, the reason doesn't make sense. And that's why it's like this curiosity that killed the cat. Like, it's really, like, you was curious about something, you wanted to find something out. Like, you're gonna find out this person is about to ghost you, because once you find out the truth, like I said before, they would have cost out, like, would have paid an arm and a leg for the truth not to come out. The truth's about to be exposed, and then they gonna ghost you because you saw the silver lining. You saw the truth that they didn't want you to see, they didn't want you to know, right? They try to make it seem like they didn't know about this mental illness, they had no idea that they had it, when in all actuality, they know that they had it. They have they probably have medication sitting around in their house with their name on it for them, for it, so they know they had it, and just don't take the medicine. It's just like, like that kind of thing, right? That's what's like, where there's smoke, there will be fire, because this person is playing with fire, and or you playing with fire, and this person don't, like, they're very delusional. Like I said before, like, if you in the forest or you walking around with this person, you be like, okay, we came this way, we went that way. You know where you going, and you still following this person. You think that you keeping track, and it's like, you probably like don't like stop paying attention for like 5 seconds, and out of nowhere now y'all all lost or confused because you was following somebody that is delusional. And the spirit, divine protection, is trying to protect you. The angel is trying to protect you. Okay, so we have the liberator and the light aspect, freeing yourself and others from outmodeled belief, releasing negative thought patterns. See, the little ziggy thing was a pattern. And Spirit's trying to help you, free you from this deadly trap and protect you from it. Then we have a rebel in the light aspects, challenging authorities to affect social change, reject, spiritual systems that do not serve inner needs. Yeah, I'm gonna put that over here with the voice of reason. And then we have beggar and the light aspect with confronts empowerment at the level of physical survival, awakening spiritual authority of humanity, compassion, and self-esteem. I'm gonna put that with this mercenary. Because they doing something that's fraudulent. They about to get exposed for it. Then we have goddess, the light aspect, the feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life force, and sensitivity. I'm gonna put this with the liberator and the rebel. So either way, it's like this person that's working with spirit that's being deemed as this rebel is actually the goddess that spirit is working with. To be the voice of reasoning, I want to say to mortals. Because technically we are mortals, so spirits. But there's not apologizing for free. I'm gonna continue, and then I'm gonna put it all together. Then we have Mr. or nope, I'm gonna go with Mr. Then we have in the light aspect a creative ability to turn anything into gold and delight in sharing life's riches. Yeah, because I'm gonna put that over here. With this not apologizing, never apologizing for leaving a toxic situation to make yourself happy. Okay, then we have companionship, In the light aspects, loyalty and unselfishness. Yeah, that's that silver lining. I'm gonna put that here. And like you find out the truth, you find out who's really your friends, you find out who's not. Oh, you may have turned this bad situation into something good with this companionship, which is why they're saying never apologize for it. Because you liberated yourself from a very toxic situation, from somebody that was doing the self pity, that was actually hurting themselves while hurting others and not seeing how it was affecting other people. And, or even if they did see it, they didn't really care how it was affecting other people or hurting other people. And you would have always had to put out fires with this person. And we have father, in the light aspects, talent to create or support life, positive guiding light within a tribal unit. I'm gonna put that over here because I have because it came over. The male with the dad, brother, uncle, friend, that all came out with the divine protection. So either a dad or a father about to expose this kid or expose their child, or some truth is about to be found out real fast, real quick. Then we have networking in the light aspect. Enhance unity through the sharing of information. See what I just said? Somebody about to get exposed. But we have that here. Like, I don't know who's doing the exposing, but somebody's doing it. Right? And then we have engenders social aspect and empathy. Right? So this person is about to liberate you or tell you the truth. Or we're trying to help you liberate, tell you the truth, or find somebody that will help you liberate you, tell you the truth. Right? Because you will not find your life purpose or feel like your life have any purpose being around with this person. And this person probably seen what you've been going through and know that if anybody that like can come out of this situation and make themselves happy will be you. Where this person, like whoever had this mental illness, is not like taking the medication and not sharing it, not doing anything about it. They, especially with the self pity and beggar, like they won't come out of it in the right way, or they're not going about it the right way. So we know that we have to they will have to watch them and keep an eye on them and stuff like that. Whereas for you, it's not your responsibility. Like, you didn't sign up for this, you didn't ask to do this, especially if this person was lying to you, didn't tell you about it. It's like they're gonna tell you and expose it because they feel sorry for you. They feel bad for what you have been going through and putting up with, pretty much. Alright, and at the bottom of the deck we have the Alchemist and a light aspect with transformation of base motivation and goals into a golden wisdom. Like, there's if anybody can get out of this and turn make this something or turn it around or turn it into something positive. That we literally have here, don't apologize for leaving something toxic and becoming happy. It will be you. You can heal from this. Well, this person might not be able to heal from this. This person might need to be in a sane asylum somewhere, or under constant watch and revision. And I don't know what this cock blocking about and this gatekeeping. Oh, so they might feel like this their father or this person, right, is abusing their authority when it's actually they're trying to make them feel small when it's like no, they're trying to help them and care for them. It's like the person with the voice of reason, they trying to make paint them out to be this rebel liar, and it's like no, they actually speaking the truth. They're trying to enlighten you and help you free yourself and become more stable. They're actually a friend, a companion, somebody that actually want to help you transmute this energy or transmute this situation into something more positive. Then with this X coming out here, it might be just because it's coming from an X, you feel like it's not help or anything like that. They're not trying to help you. They're just trying to trap you or deter you when it's like, nah. See, then you have to buy the book. And like, I was like, nah, like this, the voice of reason is going by the book. Spirit won't cut corners. They won't do that. They have no need. They go by the book. And you have why. Like Spirit's trying to tell you why something happening. It's because somebody is mentally unstable or mentally unwell. And then we have Yin. Heard that we have the goddess here with the wisdom, nature, and nature, love, and loyalty, compassion, empathy, and all this stuff. It's like, yeah, that's all yin energy. They trying to take you out. Like, if even if it's like you're a female, right, you can go into that masculine energy, right? And even if you're a man, you can go into that female energy. We can be like in touch with your emotions and stuff like that. So if you're a female, you in that masculine energy. Even if you're in a relationship, spirits are trying to help you get you out of that masculine energy so you can go back into your feminine energy and be comfortable in your feminine energy while knowing that when the time is needed, you can always go back to that masculine energy, right? You can always go back and forth when need be, okay? But staying in, if you're a female, staying in that masculine energy for a longer period of time when you don't need to will cause a lot of strain and stress on you and take a lot of toll on you, which is why somebody could be trying to help you and liberate you because it's like they see the toll and see the pressure that you're going through that's not really your fault. And none is or is your responsibility. Then we have orphaned. What that ghost did. They leave, like I said, they about to ghost you or leave you orphaned because you know the truth or you expose some type of truth. Or they, like I said, they had, for somebody, this person, whoever you're in a connection with, they know that they have this mental illness. They know they need to be medicated for it. They literally have the medication for it. They just don't take it. But try to get refills as if they are taking it. I don't. Well, you whatever it fits, you make it fit, okay? Like. Then we have blessed. Like I said before, Spirit's trying to expose the truth, shine a light on everything. You might know, like I said before, you might know certain things, but you don't know everything. And staying with this person not only will cost you like your protection, your healing, because you will never come back from whatever they do. And it's like they will continue to do certain things and try to use their mental illness as the reasoning for why they're doing certain things. And that to say, like, it will explain certain things, but it does not excuse it. Like, I know I have anxiety. I know I have to take medication for it. I take medication when I'm having an anxiety attack. You know, that kind of thing. Like, or when certain things are starting to come around, like, you take care of it. It's like this person knows and just won't care, and then we'll have like either anxiety attack and just be like, oh well, that's fine, it's okay, and it's like, hmm. It's like, don't warn nobody, don't tell nobody, like, you have anxiety, you might have anxiety attacks, you don't warn nobody or nothing, just be like, oh well, that's fine. It's like, no, 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 because you could scare the living shit out of somebody. Like, you scare the living shit out of somebody if they don't know ahead of time, like, what to do and stuff like that. But with this delusional, it's something more serious than anxiety. But with this blessing, like, they trying to stop your blessing, trying to cost you your happiness, and it's like you're like, as of right now, you just like, oh, even if before you even know about the mental illness, you probably was like, oh well, yeah, everything is fine. I'll just stay with them. I'll just stick it out and da 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 da. And it's just like you try to like throw away your happiness over a lot. And then we have no place like home. Cause it's sad. Once I looked at the no place like home, I looked at the Becca. This person might try to say or be like, oh, you're their home. They feel at home when they with you. They feel protected when they with you, but that's a lie or a tactic. And we have milk and honey. Yeah, Spirit's trying to help you find your blessings. Go to the land of milk and honey, where things are sweeter, you be happier, right? You transmuting those energy. You have the rainbow, where everything where you was toxic and then everything was drowned and you feel like you couldn't made it through or stuff like that. You was wondering how, um, when can you find your home? You left out, in the cold, struggling, and wondering why something is happening to you. Is because Spirit is trying to lead you to the land of milk and honey where you can find your actual home and find those people that you connect with and you resonate with. It. Then you have soulmates. Yeah, you can find your companions. You can find your soulmates, find your friends, find your soul family. Like I said, the land of milk and honey. People that want to see you grow, want to see you happy, want to see you abundant, want to see you with the networking and the positive aspect. Like, they uplift you and you uplift them, and in any way, shape, or form. Because a father figure is all about like guidance and protection and stuff like that, and you know, live like passing down lessons and life lessons and stuff like that. So y'all protect each other and care for each other. Then we have a never-ending story. She look at her stressed out, and I'm gonna put this with the orphan, cause she looks stressed out too. That's where my eyes automatically went when I looked at it. And at the bottom of the deck, we have go the distance. Because we're trying to help you go the distance, because this person trying to stop you from doing that, and it was like that's not fair to you, because this person lied. That's that karmic justice. This person lied, and this whole thing is a lie, which is why everything is coming. It's being found out now. Because they're trying to keep you stuck in this never-ending story. See, that's why the tangles. I'm gonna put these charms back out. That's why the tangles came out, because it's like if, let's say Finn never had found that the building, right? He never went upstairs, right? She would have been stuck there forever. She would have never found out she was actually this missing princess somewhere from like, and it's like, but she always wanted to go, and it's like she always wanted to go because that was her actual home, where she was, and she like made a life out of this place, yes, but it wasn't her actual home. That wasn't where she was meant to be. Right? So we have the leaf. Let me put this over here because I looked at the why. Right? Why is because Spirit's trying to lead you. They trying to guide you with the wings. Right? Guide you to this land of milk and honey, blessings. They trying to. I'm gonna put the Y over here because even by the book has wings, right? Well, no, by the book has the elephant, but this book has wings. Spirit is trying to say this person, this voice of reason, is going by the like is actually telling you the truth. It's just because either it's a past person that you know of, a past friend, a past whatever it is, you don't want to hear it, you don't want to listen, and you're trying to do everything the opposite of what they're saying or thinking that they're not telling the truth. And it's like, all right, you keep playing. Curiosity is what killed the cat. Everything's going to be exposed. Your person going to be found out to be a liar. Then they going to ghost you because, you know, you found out the truth. They never wanted you to find out the truth. Skeleton in the closet. You know the skeletons that they have in their closet. They never want you to know that. But the silver lining is you actually be happy because this person going to put you in this life of delusion and get you lost and trapped and caught up in something that you need to be caught up in. With this, when there's fire, when there's smoke, there's fire. Right, the snow, I'm gonna put this with the orphan because it's snowy there. And circle with the rings. I'm gonna keep this right there because I don't know where that goes yet. Turtle. I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna put this with the skeleton in the closet. Then it has something that says patterns. I'm gonna liberate it. I'm gonna put it over here. Put the Christmas tree with the blessings and the land of milk and honey. They trying to give you a gift. And you trying to look a gift horse in the mouth, and it's like, just take it, because they doing it with love. But this person will try to say whatever they're doing is with love, and it's not. It's not. It's for their own personal gain. Right? And the flower I'm put with this, the yin. Oh, cherry pop, flowers in bloom. Duh. Because technically the flower is that you get it. Yeah, that makes sense. All right. So now let's get more information. Let's see what else. I'm gonna put the the swans with the soulmates because they kind of sort of doing the same head thing. And swans are very beautiful, but you know they don't like to be bothered. So, and they're like very protective over their young and stuff like that. So it's like I said with that father, like you're finding those people that you protect them, they want to protect you. Ooh. We about to get some tea. We got gasp. Tea. About to find out some tea. What we about to find out? Then we have me chase you, bitch. I don't even run when they're shooting outside. I have issues. Nah, this person wanted you to chase him. Or you hope somebody hoping that somebody chasing. Okay. This abusive authority, like that's why I say this abusive authority figure, and there's two of them. Somebody wanted to be chased. Either both of these people wanted to be chased, and this is how you got caught up in this situation, and then just like now you just like, bitch, why the fuck would I chase you? Like this don't make no sense. They were delusional. Like this. It was very delusional. Then we have, don't owe people your heart, nor do you owe them your love. Right, I'm gonna put that over here with this. Never apologize for leaving a toxic situation to make yourself happy. But the tea is, this person was actually, that's why the beggar, I was just like, they was pity, the self-pity. They actually wanted you to chase them, and you didn't chase them, and now they're mad and trying to do everything in the world, right, to try to keep it a secret, all the things that they done to try to get you to chase them because they're trying to come back. And or they want to come back and would like to come back, and there's no way for them to come back in. Especially with their self-worth and self-esteem and stuff like that. They did that. Like they try to cock block you, gatekeep you, keep you stuck. Like it was this little trap and this pattern. So you can get lost with them in this illusion, this fantasy of what I'm envisioning, like, is a house, right? Let's say, well, you think it's a house, and everything is like silk sheets, and the bed is grand and stuff like that. When it's like in reality, the bed on the floor, don't have no sheets, that kind of thing. It's like, that's why I was like, the cherry pop doesn't make sense because that's not how that works. But that's not what that means. But it's like somebody's bubble is about to get popped. And it's like you're about to see through the delusion and the fantasy of it all. It's like, yeah, that's what's like the parallelogram. Like, yeah, you have a bed. You might have a house. But it's like, it's not how you imagined it, how you visioned it, or how you trying to. Then we have loving yourself deeply. That's how you heal. Well, love yourself deeply. That's how you heal. Then we have, yeah, you can gifts. You gotta stay positive, man. And then we have, the great illusion of the world is the illusion of separation. Things you think are separate and different are actually one and the same. We all one person, or one people, but we live as if we're divided. That's from Avatar. Well, you have to live positive. It's from that 70s show. I'm gonna put this with the Liberator. Then we have, I'm gonna go cry myself to sleep. Right, this tea, this gossip, not even this gossip, this tea, this truth, this whatever's about to be exposed is gonna like cause you to cry yourself to sleep. But you gotta stay positive, man. You gotta stay positive. You gotta love yourself. Isn't that a song of Fantasia? Is it Fantasia? It's somebody. Well, she said, love me, don't talk to me. Go ahead and free yourself. But you gotta, free yourself. That's what Spirit's trying to tell you. You gotta free yourself from this fuckery. Because, no. This is crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna put these together, seeing if this only stayed on the, this seemed, okay. So we have an apple a day, keep anyone away if you throw it hard enough, from Soul Eater. Then we have some people are worth melting for, Olaf. Then we have the anxiety, Tito, the anxiety mosquito. Then we have, I regret open up to some people they didn't deserve to know me like that, from Billie Eilish. So you worried and anxious about the people that you used to keep close to, you used to care for, you opened up to, right? This why and stuff like that. You opened up to them. That's what with the fish. And the start, the vulnerability, like you opened up to them, but they never opened up to you. You was wondering why, and it's like the reason why is because they had some secrets they didn't want you to know about. Then we have, I ask that you bear no hatred towards me. If you were to be stricken down by your own commandment, then I will have no fun of fighting you. That's Escanor from Seven Deadly Sins. Funny enough, he was low-key an angel. Yeah. Oh, and the sun. That's funny. That's funny. Just his powers was from the sun. But this person, he tongue twister. Pretty much, reference call. But pretty much what he was saying is this person that he's talking to, right? He's stuck. Can't fight. Can't do anything. And he's just like, it would be no fun fighting you because you can't fight back. So I'm just gonna, don't hate me, okay? Because I'm just doing what's best for both of us, okay? And just going about my business. Because it made no sense. Even if you ever watch Hunter x Hunter, his Hisoka did it to his leader. I love that scene. Like it's just disappointing. Like it's disappointing. You might cry yourself to sleep, but it's just like you have to do what's best for you because this person will not. Then we have I can see, I can fight from Fairly Odd Parents. Like yeah, you see through the delusions. You about to cry yourself to sleep now because you liberated. Or they about to cry like Little Miss Princess. Yeah, you about to be blessed, and it's just like damn. She'd see through all the tricks and tactics all I was doing. And it's like now that you see through them, it's like, oh, I'm not even, like, you won't even give this person the time of day. You don't even want to talk to them. You don't care to talk to them. You just like, you live your life. I'm going to live my life over here. And let me go. Okay? Let me go. And Spirit's just like, yeah, let her go. Okay? Let her go. Because you lied to her. This is only fair. It's only right. And then we have ditch the guilt and take a break. And at the bottom of the deck we have, are you called Mercury because you're fucking toxic? Seriously, leave me alone. You're very unhealthy. No, your energy is unhealthy. Goddamn. Like goddamn. But yeah, that's why they stopped making Mercury on Summerstone. Like, it was toxic. Fish. Could be that's why I was like that mermaid. There's something about the mermaid that isn't like. I was like, it depends on what stories of mermaid, how you think mermaids are and stuff like that. That is fine, but like it could, like I said, it's a whole trap. They have, they sing this song. It's all beautiful. You be like, oh my God, I have to know where it's come from. Who is singing this, right? And you go and you follow. You stuck in a trap. And but this block is giving like baby steps. This person's trying to do something in intervals or baby steps. And we have heart with the key, and then the penguins have hearts in the key. It's funny. But we have heart in the key, welcome in love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together and perfect. Yeah. Spirit's trying to help you find your actual soulmates, your actual soul family, people that actually hold the keys to your heart and you hold the keys to their heart. And this person is not one of them. There never was. Then we have key on the ring, many options, decision, unconventional, stringing along, one night stand. See? This person have keys, but not a key to your heart. Many keys. Many keys. But not the right key. And then we have addictions, codependent, obsessive, possessive, controlling, has blocks and restrictions. Because they're cock blocking. Not only they cock blocking you, they're cock blocking themselves. If they just take the medication, they would be better than they can. Life can. They see you as Little Miss Princess. To see like you getting all this blessings, life always work out for you. Everything da 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 da. It's just like if they took their medications, the exact same thing could happen for them. But they don't want to. That's the problem. They don't want to get their life in order because they will have to cut something out. And whatever they need to cut out, it's to them they are trying to make it seem it's so important, it's bigger than life kind of thing when it's not. And we have abundance. Keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude and bliss. See, that's what it says. Stay positive, man. There's a silver lining in this. Like, alright, this person ghosts you, and it's like, it might hurt in the beginning, but like over time, you're gonna be like, who? Like, then we have the Grim Reaper. The relationship is over. No second chances. Growth and transformation in your life. See? This person was delusional. Very delusional. If they thought either ghosting you or they was about to, they're thinking about ghosting you right now, and they're probably thinking like, oh, they can come back in your life at any time, right? Because you have like this codependent relationship, like you can't live without them. You're gonna have stress and anxiety and be worrying about them and trying to chase them and get them to come back, and it's just like, no. You're not gonna do that, nor was you ever gonna do that. You're gonna hurt for a while, brush your shoulders off, and move on to the next. Like this. Then we have sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perspection, and focusing out. Yeah, this is okay. If you with this person, they thinking about ghosting you, about to ghost you. If you're not with this person, and they have somebody watching you, stalking you, or anything like that, or even interacting with you, that person is about to ghost you because you're finding out the truth. And or if somebody ghosted you, they're still watching you and stalking you and watching you. Might try to come back in and pretend like they wasn't when they were. And then we have the sword and the rose, clarity, truth, reevaluation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. Yeah, that's pretty much what spirits are trying to tell you. Why this person coming back in, why they left, and why they doing all this. Because you found out something. You found out the truth. You saw through the truth. You saw through the illusion. You saw through their ploy. And, or he was about to. But this, I can see it now. I can fight. It's like you saw through it. And now that you see it, you don't find this person worthy of, I won't say like worthy of even being in your life. You just don't feel like this relationship is worth fighting for anymore. The connection, the friendship, whatever it is not worth fighting anymore. It is not even a connection or a friendship. It's a codependent situation. It's very toxic. It's an addiction. Like, or there's some people are melting full. Like this person will literally throw you under the bus or cause like harm to you, like themselves, and or like cause harm to themselves to try to get your attention and see if you care or see if you react. And it's just like that's not healthy nor is that stable. And That's gonna be like why this father figure is trying to tell you all the like expose everything, tell you the truth, and might even apologize. I feel like somebody want to apologize, and or you deserve an apology because it's like you was lied to, you didn't know something, and it's like now disgusting's coming out the closet, everything's coming out. Then we have hands of cards, taking a chance, risks, being strategic, options, not showing hands, gambling. Yeah, because this person played a big gamble. They were doing way too much. And now they sitting here begging and try to make it, like I said, make it seem like they're not watching when they are. Like they're not struggling when they are. Then we have girl talk, talking with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, having fun. Yeah. They watch you and seeing you doing all this. And they hurt. They hurt. They sad. Because they wanted you to chase them. And you just like, bitch, I don't chase nobody. Like, what are we talking about? And then we have at the bottom of the deck, seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third party interference. And they were trying to seduce you to try to like be in this codependent situation with them, codependent relationship with them. And y'all, that's why like the turtles are completely different. Y'all was on completely different time lengths, completely different wavelength. Like y'all not even focusing or worrying about each other. And it's like once the truth get found out, that's why I kept saying like that's why with the Pisces, I like it might not even really be a Pisces. It's just the fish backs are turned to each other. And fish can be like spirituality and stuff like that. Your spiritual beliefs is completely different. My bad. Hit the thing. Then we have. Ooh, hold on. We have life is so hard, Tommy. Sometimes I think it's the hardest thing there is. And this person trying to make it even harder. Right then. Like I'm not like I said, I don't know which type of mental illness they have, but I know like with anxiety, like there's certain things that I can stay away from that it won't trigger it. Like I can't have soda every day, all day, and chocolate every day, all day, like I want to. I learned the hard way, you know, that kind of thing. So it's just like life is hard, yeah, but it's like there's ways of making it easier so it doesn't have to be so hard. And this person is making it hard on themselves, knowing that they have this and not trying to take the necessary precautions or steps to fix it or to avoid certain things. And that's not only affecting you, it's not only affecting them, but it's also affecting you because you're in connection with them. You're in their circle. You're in their circle. Right? You in their vicinity. You in their like little square. Right? And we have what? Pam from Archer. We have dude throwing his about to punch. Dude about to punch. Then we have the version of you that people create in their mind is not your responsibility. Told you, this person is delusional. Or whatever lie or delusion that they created is like, once you like they get exposed, you might actually want to like be like, what? Like want to fight this person, like post up kind of thing. But then it's just like you realize it's not even worth fighting for. It's not even worth fighting. It's not even worth getting mad or anything like that. Because like they did this behind your back. They never wanted you to know. But even if you knew, they was never wanted to face you because they never could face you. They knew that. That's why they want to control you and make you feel small because they feel small being around you. Then we have you ain't gotta lie, Craig from Friday. See? Person a whole ass liar. They about to be exposed for being a whole liar. They was probably doing mad shit and they didn't want you to find out. But then blaming you like, oh, your life is so perfect. You're doing this, you get that, da 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 da, and it's just like, I get that. I'm doing that because I'm taking responsibility of my life and of my like of my actions and stuff like that. I know like I can't just be doing things all willy nilly and think that things are gonna work out for me. Like no, there's rules and regulations. There's things you have to abide by. Like when you was a kid, you probably got away with certain things, but as you get older, you're not gonna get away with those things, and you gotta grow up. You know. Then we have that's cool, but you avoiding the question. You see, like they never wanted to, because this person's a liar. You would have asked them a question, they like, what? What are you talking about? Like, or it's not my fault, or it's this, or it's that, and it's just like, that's cute. But the question was this, and the third, like, what it is, or what's up. Like, and now they out here crying themselves to sleep. Then we have life becomes unsolved. Life became an unsolvable mystery, filled with numbers of twists and turns amongst awaiting among us, and that's enough to fill any soul with fear. Soul eater. Like life is already hard enough as it is. Why make it harder for yourself or make it harder for somebody else? And then be like, oh, I love you. See, you forgot the pickles. Bubble Bass. And he lied. He had the pickles underneath his tongue the whole damn time. From the first time and the second time. The person is a whole liar and they're about to get exposed for it. They didn't learn. They never learned. Even if they try to come back and be like, oh, I changed. They didn't. And you can know that, but if you ask like one simple question and trying to avoid it, it's just like, all right, Sway, you didn't clearly did like, let's go about your business. Okay, then we have, that's my opinion. And then we have at the bottom of the deck, the past can be your great teacher. Aang from Avatar. Right, this person is actually very toxic, and they're not seeing that they like the area of their toxic ways and trying to learn from it in any way, shape, or form. That's why like this baby building block is like they trying to do something, be very strategic about something, but it's very childish. Or it could be like they have a plan A, they have a plan B, and a plan C, but then it's like they all just childish and it's not going to work out and very stupid. Because all you got to do is ask one simple question and that just literally tell you right then and there that this person is not ready. This person will not tell you the truth and is a liar. Then we have life gets better when you least when you expect less. Yeah, because in one of the videos I was saying like y'all expecting like somebody expected like this to just be like a hurdle, a little bump in the road, and I kept saying like no, this is not a bump, it's not a hurdle. It's a stopping point, like a dead end. You will not go further. You gotta turn around, find somebody else. Find a different route, a different way to go. This relationship is done and over. Then we have Little Miss can't take no for an answer. See? Because the relationship is over. Literally, it's over. There's no second chance. Person not coming back. Answers no. No. No, this is not your soulmate. No, this is not. Even if this person is your soulmate, this probably was a friend soulmate that you were trying to make romantic, and the romantic aspect was no the whole time, and that's why it's not working out. Y'all can be friends, Might be very good friends. But as romantic, no. It was never meant to be that. And then we have end things before they end you. See what I said? What I said? This person gonna bend to it, but this can't tell the forest from the trees. This person is lost. You think that you know where you going and be like, oh, it's fine. Da, 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 da. You will get lost with this person. Right? Then we have little miss avoid conflict. And it's like, nah. You can't take, somebody couldn't take no for an answer. And then somebody wanted to avoid conflict, so just went along with what they was doing. And that's going to be your downfall. Then we have, even though my life hasn't been all that great, I figured that I will live long enough. If I live long enough, something great will happen. Born from that 7 deadly sins. Yeah, something could happen. Something great could happen. If you learn from your lessons and leave people alone that you need to leave alone. Like I said, the Spirit's trying to help you find that blessing. Go along with the happiness. Walk away from the person that's gaslighting you and stalking you, trying to get control over you, possess you as if you're their own. Like you're not some human being. Then we must all stand alone against our demons. Yeah. And this person trying to get you to fight their demons. And it's just like, no. Because it's not your demons. And they trying to get you to fight their demons without trying to tell you it's a demon. And it's just like, what? No. And it's theirs. Like, no. Then we have, when the exam is a little too hard, you gotta make sure you're still alive. Yeah. This relationship is hard. Life is hard enough. Why would you put a hard ass relationship on top of that? You don't need that. Which is why Spirit been trying to clean up house, clean up the space, clean up your energy, tell you to let go of this person. Because you're making life harder with this person for absolutely no reason. You let go of this person, you let go of the dead weight, you start moving up, you start feeling happier, you start feeling blessed, life start feeling a lot more easier. And then we have, you just did the impossible, you gained my trust. Eminem, so bound. So bound. Space bound, not soul. Damn. Right, you will find these people that you thought would be, like, after this person, because this person probably destroyed your trust, okay? Now you probably have trust issues, probably PTSD, a lot of things, right? Talk to a therapist, I would say, baby steps, talk to a therapist, get it all out your system. Don't have to, like, jump back into, like, dating and trying to make friends and stuff like that, like, baby steps, okay? We got to find out, why did you allow this to happen in the first place? And it's because you didn't want to avoid conflict, people pleasing. Even though you knew something was wrong, you just went along with it. You need to speak up, kind of thing. Speak your truth. Your comfort is important as well. And, when you probably find all that out and heal from everything, or, like, really process everything, you might want to cry yourself to sleep. This person also crying themselves to sleep because they lost you. So, you got that in common. But whereas they just sit here stuck on you actually, like, heal and move on. And, find those people that you can trust, and you trust them and they trust you, and you're happy and moving on with your life. See, then we have this with Little Miss Care Too Much, right? Somebody might have a crush on you and stuff like that, find you cute and stuff like that, and you caring way too much, be like, oh, well, I gotta give this person a chance because they might, like, no, take it slow. If you was rushing all before, like, take it slow this time. Get to know somebody. Clearly, you didn't know this person. You just took what they were saying at face value. Like, nah, now you gotta, like, pay attention to, like, what they're not saying and their actions and stuff like that. Don't be paranoid, which is why, I say go to therapy. To find that balance. We have you deserve healing, because you do. Well, this person was trying to get you to never heal, never get you to know the truth, make life hard, stressful. We have, you said give everyone a little time to understand our specialties, right? You just thought like, oh, this person's going to see my worth, they're going to understand my worth at some point in time. And it's like, they know your worth, they saw your worth, and they still did this fuck shit, okay? Then we have, oh, sweetie, girls fight dirtier. Girls fight way much dirtier than boys. So it could be two people, could have been male and a female with a male. Either way, too much. It's too much. Too much going on. Alright, so we have a King of Cups, somebody that's warm, compassionate, creative, right? They can have a good control over their emotions. They're very kind, balanced, loyal, confident, protective, nurturing, supportive, sincere, and loving. Okay, then we have, okay. So we have a Gemini or Cancer. Both dark, like in this dark shadow aspect of it all, okay? So the shadow aspect of a Gemini is being superficial, sassy, anxious, chatty, scattered brain, ungrateful, indecisive, lost focus, or you get it. Then we have impulsive, manipulative, moody, restless, stressed, short attention span, and gossip. And then for dark aspect for Cancers, we have moody, pessimistic, insecure, nagging, clingy, and codependent. So those could be the two people that have this abusive authority figure. They're very, or it could just be like one person is all of those things. They're very moody, pessimistic, naggy, clingy, codependent, and just very stressful. Yeah, because we got mad shit that just came out together. We have a Dementor, somebody that's pretty much trying to suck the life force out of you, drain you rapidly, probably rapidly aging, stressing out, trying to control you, mask. Like an energy vampire, like a karmic, you don't, because with the masking, you don't see who it is. You just realizing like, bro, I'm mad tired, I'm mad. Yeah, that's crazy. So now we have this person trying to like mentally abuse you, trying to control your mind with that gaslighting, right? You have a nightmare trying to disturb your mind, disturb your mindset, how you think, trying to control your head, get into your head, gaslighting, trying to make it seem like you're crazy when you seeing everything the right way. It's a trap. Oh wow, now we have trap. I'm literally okay. Yo, so now we have trap with chain, cage. Then we have Eight of Swords here and Eight of Swords there. Like they're trying to put you in this mental mind trap or trying to like put you in this pattern. It's like a deadly trap, right? So they can get to you to imprison you, to keep you harnessed, capture you, so they can take from you. So you can feel victimized and restricted. Right? To get into your head. Because look, this person is draining their life force. This person is getting into your head. So it could be like these two people. One It's like sucking the life out you, right? Trying to keep you stuck, trying to get you to do all the work and stuff like that. But this other one trying to get into your head. And overall, they both just trying to want you to be stuck and captured underneath their rule and their power. And now we got an Aries. Okay. And a Pisces. Okay, what's see it came together. But the Pisces and the light aspect is saying is very courageous, quick, brave. Or it could be saying like what they doing is very brave and very impulsive, and they feel like it's gonna work out. Very be trying to be optimistic about it because I have the King of Wands written on here. They're very determined on seeing this through, but in reality, right, they're really just being gullible, unrealistic, and holding on to the past. I don't know why would they think they would be able to get you stuck, or keep you stuck in some situation, or abusing you will be okay. So now we have this King of Wands. See, that's what that Aries is. This King of Wands can prey on your vulnerability and trying to control you, try to make you jealous, or just jealous of everything that you do. Yeah, like to get things done quickly. Yeah, this person. Right? And then like he might look all cute and innocent and stuff like that, but like if in the picture, if you really zoom in, like he's reading a book that's have a whole bunch of sex poses. You ever been to the sex museum? It's like that, just in a book. Well, what part of this? Well, you get it. If you ever been to the sex museum or been to one, like or had a book. Like it's just all about sex and lust. There's no love or physical connection. Then we have prognition. So somebody can see like that's what Vibez like see into the future. Probably already know this. Probably try to tell you this. Give you a heads up. Then we have obsessive, looking for evidence, studying you, researching you. But this precognition, if it haven't happened yet, it's about to happen, which is pretty much trying to say like this person about to stop you. So if they have stopped, they about to pick it up again. Let's do it again. And then we have spiritual justice, spiritual judgment. That's just, fair, the truth is coming out, the divine is stepping in. Spiritual intervention, divine guidance, cleansing, clarity, fair, cultivating balance and harmony. But that karmic justice, because this person lied to you. And it's not fair to you to be stuck over a lie. Let's say like you said that you would never leave this person and stuff like that. But it was like you made that promise under the note. Like you made that promise or that like underneath the guys or like the you get it. The illusion that that's that this person that have like mental issues or stuff like that, but that wasn't told to you, disclosed to you in any way, shape, or form. We made this promise. It's like y'all was getting to know each other, and they pretty much wanted one version of them, but not the whole version, this whole truth. And it's just like where you was being honest and completely honest, they was being like picky and choosy with what they was telling you. And we have 5, and 5 is all about like conflicts, change, and transformations. Yeah, and we have compromise your integrity. you avoided this conflict, and because this is what this person wanted you to do, so that you can be able and put in a position where you can compromise your integrity. That's probably why they want you to be trapped, or get you to stuck in some way, shape, or form, or trying to get into your head and get into your mind. So you be too tired and you make certain mistakes that get you tripped up and caught up. So they come back and seduce you, and you conform to what they want you to do. You, like, let's say, like, you already walked away. They wanted you to, like, to come, like, you see them and stop walking away from them. You give in to them and stuff like that. You be like, I told all my friends that I wasn't going to talk to you ever again, but I lied, like, that kind of thing. But like I said, this person is delusional. Like, you're moving on, you're happy with your life, and you continue to move on and continue moving forward. This plan that they have, what they was trying to create, whatever they was trying to do, is it's gullible and unrealistic and very stupid. And we have 444 protection, with clearing your mind, ready for execution and a breakthrough. Then we have the universe and your spirit guides are protecting you. You already had that with the divine protection from. At this point, I'm saying that this divine is protecting you from this male. This King of Wands. This unbalanced, unstable King of Wands. Right? Because they're sending in an Empress. Right? Somebody that's self-sufficient, that listens, very resourceful, strong, goal-oriented, a warrior, respected, have ambition, very courageous and diplomatic. That is very knowledgeable, world and understanding. It has an open mind. Right? We had that with the ex-friend and stuff like that. But that's the voice of reason. That's the person that can actually help you. That's setting you free. The only person that will actually tell you the truth. It's telling you the truth and it's speaking the truth. With that voice of reason. This person's trying to keep you stuck and get you caught up in something. Trap you in something that you need to be trapped in. See, they're out here dancing with the devil. Or have or had evil and bad intentions. Probably even sold their soul. Or trying to make a deal with the devil, making a deal with a demon, and making them promises that they can't keep. I'm gonna put that over here with this energy vampire, this energy drainer. Yeah. Then we have T with truth, time, term, tactic, telephone, team, technology. I did say RM earlier could mean something. Now T can mean something. We have struggling, retreating, fight, fear, like the Five of Swords, lost, running away, escape, worry, leaving, gaining clarity, picking and choosing your battles. Like, your spiritual team is protecting you. Like, don't come here. Retreat. Move. Get out. Like, like your time is up. Give. Because I was going to do the box as well. Let's see if there's anything else before I do the box. Okay. And then we have the song "It Feels Good to Be Me." Right? It was your self-worth, your self-esteem, your self-confidence. Even if you like you had like low self-esteem, your self-esteem was higher than this person's. Then we have kidnap, capture, taken. Yeah, what I said. They want to keep. I was like, how are they gonna get you caught up or get you trapped? Like they trying to get you in your head so you can be tired, you make a mistake and stuff like that. But it's also giving me, right, Helena of Troy vibes. I mean, she was kidnapped, but yeah, they like will raid a place, or they even like Viking. Like back in the old day, they would like raid a place, and then like take their females from their home and stuff like that. And it's like, who is you, right? Then we have three collaboration, working together. You're like, yeah, could be three people working together to create this conflict, to create this problem, and it's all gonna backfire on them because what they was doing is stupid and very dumb. Okay, so now I'm gonna do the so now we have two. We have square, capture, dose. Oh, deuce. Like what the deuce? What's Stewie? And then also dose. Then we have keep going and two. Now at the bottom of the deck we have zero with new partnership. Starting all over. Okay. So we have living your truth. I said that earlier too. Like you trying to people please, not speaking your truth, not living in your truth, trying to both y'all not living in your truth, and you're trying to go along with their version of the truth when it's not the truth at all, at all. Fire, play with fire, you will get burnt. Said that earlier too. And put that over here with this. Where there's smoke, there is fire. And if you fanned it, don't fan it. Okay? Don't fan it. That increases the fire. Get some water. Blow, put the shit out. Well, something, depending on what type of fire it is. Okay? What type of fire? It depends on what type of fire it is. You do not put water. If it's electric, I'm pretty sure if it's electric, you don't put fire. You don't put water. We have flirting. Already had that with seduction. Person was trying to seduce you, flirt with you. Oh, you ever listen to Kyle, the song? Not song, the person. And what song did he make? He was like, he's talking to a cutie that don't get a lot of likes or something like that. So, they're trying to flirt with you to boost up your self-esteem and your confidence. So you're making an investment. Right? You think like, oh, you're always going to get compliments. You're always going to be like this nice, sweet person that's going to uplift you, motivate you. And it's like, no, far from it, baby. You have by the time you realize your worth, by the time they realize your worth, you're worth more. So when I said before, like, they know, and well, some of them they knew and then try to get you to unknow your worth or feel. Let's say you feel like you $10, right? They try to haggle you out of that $10, and it's just like so you can like make feel like you're beneath that. Oh, you worth less than that. When it's just like Spirit is like, baby, you're not worth $10. You never was worth $10. You was worth way more than that. And it's like by the time you start to realize you way more than that, by the time they realize like, oh snap, this thing was actually like good, like $10 was a good enough bargain, and they trying to come to get it back for that 10, it's like, yeah, no, now the value increased. See, make or break time. Wasn't that there here earlier? Then we have, you have got to accept what is not for you. You have got to accept what's not for you the same way you have to accept what is. I had to find out what, because I was confused with where that was going. I'm gonna be honest. I knew I wrote it, but the way I was reading it, I had to see like where are we going with this. And then we have calypso. So it could be like calypso music, or it could be like the mermaid, the siren calypso. Yeah, yeah. She put somebody underneath a spell, right? And she loved him. She cared for him, right? Kept him underneath a spell, but had he actually had like a wife and I think a kid or something like that, or he had a wife, and he loved his wife and the wife loved him very very much, and she put him under the spell to keep him there, keep him stuck. Calypso and the guy had believe 2 kids together, and it's to the point like other people had to come and tell Calypso like, look, we need him for something. He has a higher purpose. Let him go, okay? It's for him to go serve this purpose. His wife misses him. He misses his wife. He's not happy here. We gotta just do what's right, right? She did. She did. She let him go. She even sent him with like protection and stuff like that so he can be safe along the trip. Like, this person won't do that for you. This person will try to continue to keep you underneath that spell. You're too busy winning. This person will never try. Person will never try to do that for you. They're trying to keep you underneath that spell the whole time, and it's like, well, that's weird. Yes. And then we have, I can't get enough of you. Yeah, but they're obsessed with you. They are obsessed. Also possessed. Then we have, it's too late. I have moved on and I don't wish to reconnect. See, you out here too busy winning, moving on. Spirit protector, just like, bitch, no, like, stay away. Like, you. Some of y'all is like, y'all still in the relationships with this person. Some of y'all are no longer in the relationship with this person. And this person trying to get back in, and it's like, no, like that kind of thing. But it's like with this little miss avoid conflict. It's like either you don't want to say no, you don't want to be mean. It's like, nah, you got to. Okay, sometimes you got to. Okay, 'cause some people don't understand. Here we have, I know in my heart that someday, somehow, we will be together again. What I said, see, you gotta be mean. Because the person's not getting it. Like, no! Okay? I do not want to be with you. I don't want to be your friend. I don't want to be with you here. I don't want to be with you there. I don't want to be with you anywhere. Like, you gotta understand. Oh my eye. You have overspending. Yeah, this person did way too much. Way too much. Now they like with this, especially with that beggar, they did way too much, and then they're trying to come back in and like beg you to like for them to be in your energy and your graces and be like, oh, I changed. I'm not the same person. I didn't do. I da 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 da. And it's like as soon as you let that person back in, they go right back to their old habits. Yeah, shine your light. Yeah, you too busy winning, too busy shining in spirit. Just like, nah, this person got a higher purpose. We out here working with this person. You lie to them. It's only fair. It's only right that they get a blessing, they get a win, and you get a loss because you lied to this person. Try to keep them stuck and bounded and trapped in something that wasn't meant for them. And we have, it's time for you to make a firm decision. Yeah, it's make or break time. Alright, so let's see some shows that you can watch that's similar to what's going on here. We have, The Cabin. It's a book. I don't know if it's still on Wattpad, but it's a young adult fiction book. Just in case you do read it, okay? So like, it's a group of friends, right? And Well, they thought they was friends, and somebody killed. There was a murder, right? And the person that did the murder was blaming another person and trying to play it off like they never did it. And the reason why they was doing or did the murder was completely stupid, and they was blaming somebody else for something that wasn't even their fault. And then we have Forrest Gump. It's a movie. We have romance, drama. Yeah, pretty much have that in the book as well. I won't say there's a Forrest and a Jenny, but there's, you know, like how Forrest Gump loved Jenny, was protecting Jenny and stuff like that. That's kind of sort of similar in the book. It's kind of that. And we have Never Have I Ever. TV show drama. Like I said before, with this immature, with this brick, somebody doing a lot of high school childish way of thinking, and it's like a way of being. Cause I just looked at the 5 and the 3. Somebody be like 55, 35. I just looked at the 4, or like around those range or in those ages. And doing some very immature shit. Some very childish ass shit. Whereas Forrest Gump, yeah, like he had some mental problems. Yeah. I don't think he was medicated for it, because I don't think what he had needed to be medicated. He was just slow. Okay? There's no medication for that. Okay? And he made a good life for himself. It's just like, whereas this person is trying to make it seem like their mental illness or just mental, like whatever it is, will hinder them or hold them back. And it's like, it wouldn't. It wouldn't if you take proper care of it. Then we have The Matrix. Yeah. Sci-fi in action. They believe in... Well, you have the choice. With this viewer, you have the choice of picking blue pill or red pill, right? Continue to live the way that things are, or, you know, be awakened and open and see a whole new life, whole new world, right? Then we have Bruce Almighty. And shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Poem by William Shakespeare. Right? So Bruce Almighty is a movie. But in that movie, right, he was complaining and trying to say, like, the universe, God had it out for him and didn't like him and all this stuff. And it's just like, so, you know, God was like, all right, here goes a little bit of my power. You know, you know, since you could do it better than I can, so be it. And Bruce lost his goddamn mind. Okay? Lost his God-loving mind. Okay? But this, like, manifestation and prayers, like, it was just, well, God hears everybody's, right? That's what they say. He hears everybody. He sees everything and all this stuff. Bruce just heard, like, people from his block or 2-block radius, it was ready to be like, you know what? No, lay. And there's, like, certain things that people was asking for, right? In the beginning, he was just granting it. To be like, yep, you get it, you get it, you get it, da-da-da. And it's like, half of the things that he was allowing or, like, giving to people didn't really work out. It was cost somebody else or hurt somebody else, hinder somebody else. And he just didn't care. He didn't put the time out to read and be like, that's not for the benefit of, like, that only benefits you. It doesn't benefit nobody else. And stuff like that. This person kidnapping you, keeping you stuck and captive, trying to steal your energy and your life force, only benefit them. It doesn't benefit you in no way, shape, or form. But yet they wishing and hoping and praying and trying to manifest it and expecting spirit to get, like, no. Spirit's like, that's not fair. That's not just. It's not it won't help anybody. We have the originals. We already had Nikos. I love Nikos. Right now, some people may say, like, oh, Nikos is the worst one. Okay, let me see it this way. He does not bother you unless you bother him. And then it's like, if you bother him, he might laugh it off, warn you. But it's like, depending on what you bothered, Okay, he's taking your head off, and you don't give a fuck. So it's just like, pick and choose your battles wisely. Okay, like, and that's what spirits is on. Like spirit is like peace and love, yes, but just like if you bother something or you can't like bother something that they really care about, off with your head. They don't give a fuck. Angels fights. Like I don't understand. Like I don't understand why they just be thinking like angels supposed to be like just pushovers and laying it down and just be like, oh, the demon is stepping on me. I'm just gonna let them. Like no, they be stepping on demons' whole heads out here. Like what are you talking about? Like then we have the office. Yeah, there's a lot of different departments. Even with angels, there's a lot of different departments. And we have Pretty Little Liar with mysteries and secrets. Then we have you. Yeah, somebody told you. Somebody told you somebody's stalking you. Joe is mentally unstable. Like he is not okay. Okay. Ooh. Somebody could be trying to do that whole Angela Dwight thing. Remember when Angela was with Dwight, but then also with what's that? Randy? Andy? Andy. And then didn't she do it again when she was with like the governor or the mayor? She was with somebody. And but he was with Oscar. Yeah, it's some shit like that. Some everybody's doing what everybody is, but it's given. It's given. So we have Mixed Signals with Ruth B. It's a song. Yeah, somebody's giving a lot of mixed signals. They're all over the place. What just popped in my head was Lilo and Stitch. Like they're all over the place. When Jumbo was trying to get Stitch back, it's like it's like this person left, right? And it's like now they're trying to come back, and it's like it's not just them that they're bringing back. They bringing back a whole bunch of commotions. Did I ever talk about a house? Lilo lost a house in that point in time because there's so much shit going on, right? Do we have Good Radiance, Time of Your Life with Green Day? We have Not Afraid by Eminem. That played earlier. No, that was yesterday. My bad. But it's saying like it's time to have the time of your life and move away from this person that's giving you mixed signals. Don't be afraid. You go into the land of milk and honey. Your life is gonna get better away from this person. Then we have Always in My Heart. Tevin Campbell. Like you might always care for this person, love this person, but you also have to care and love yourself and do what's best for you. Okay. Alright. We have Disconnected by Black or Sis Slack, whatever you want to call him. He literally said it in the song. Then we have Overnight by Logic. Then we have Waterfalls by TLC. And Disconnected, like I said before, like you already know like this person, like either you pulling away from this person, but this y'all back turning to each other. Y'all don't have anything in common. Y'all not vibing on the same level. Even if they trying to come back and try to make it seem like you are or like y'all are, it's gonna feel like fake and phony because you already know that this person is not part of your soul family and is not part of your tribe. This person is actually a karmic. And don't go chasing waterfalls. Stick to the rivers and the lakes that you used to. Yeah. But this curiosity killed the cat. It's teaching you now, like, yeah, there's a reason why that cat got hurt. Stop. Like, so it's nice to be curious and trying to wonder things, but it's just like once you find out, it's like you don't need to be in it to find out kind of thing. Then we have Party Up, Live It Up, DMX. Oh, Party Up in here. also played that earlier. Yeah, you losing your mind. You real about to be real close to losing your shit. And then we have put a spell on you. See what I said? Told you. The siren. Then we have Beat It, Michael Jackson, and then we have I heard you were married. The Weeknd and Lil Wayne. I heard you were married. So I'm using the angel tarot. You can see what angels are out, what they're trying to do. Well, we already know what they're trying to do. They're trying to cleanse and clean up the space, but like, what exactly? Oh, also, if you have a problem with the videos being this, I don't do extended. I'd rather just do all of it here and just go about my business. So, there's that. Alright, so we have strength with loyalty, deliver from those who seek to oppress and bring a victory. Yeah, I told you this person was wanting and wishing to kidnap you, to oppress you, to restrict you. Oh, and in mixed signals, she said, "Loving you is my greatest sin." Right, and that's why I say like that curiosity that killed the cat. Like you probably was intrigued by this person, and thought like they might be like a cool person to know and get to know and stuff like that. But with this, I put a spell on you. It was really just temptation. They were never their true actual self. And you feel like you're going crazy, you're about to lose your mind because it's over this mixed signals. They all over the place with that gullible and that Pisces energy being very unrealistic and very delusional. Because Pisces, I know I kept talking about these little fish right here, but Pisces is also known to be like the dreamer or stuff like that. So they can be, tend to be very delusional if, off the wagon. That's kind of sort of what this person is. And then we have Seven of Pentacles, discernment, given, general prosperity, and deliverance of prisoners. So if you, like I said, some of y'all stuck in the situation, some of y'all got out the situation, some of y'all, this person's trying to come back. But overall, you have to use your discernment and find out where exactly you are. If the person's trying to come back to you, yeah, they're trying to get you caught up in some shit. Using discernment, be careful. If y'all still with this person's trying to get you deeper into some shit, be careful. Get you more attached in some way, shape, or form, so be careful. And I would say, like, seek the necessary help that you need. Then we have the Nine of Pentacles. Oh, I didn't say what the name means. The strength says the ruling god. Nope, the rising god. And then the Seven of Pentacles says the lovely god. The omnipresent. There we go. God with submission of the highest order, identifying traitors and betraying their plans. Yeah. This person is wishing and hoping you to be kidnapped and under their rule and control, and anybody that can abuse you, where they can abuse you all that they want. If they have friends and stuff like that, they can come over, abuse you, mistreat you, whatever. And now that plan is being exposed, all of it, here, so you can move on through this crossroads. Oh, to wake me up when September ends. Yeah. Then we have the Ace of Cups. Oh, turning point, stuck in the road. Yeah, I told you at the crossroads. It's very trying to help you. Be like, there's a clear direction. This way. Don't go with this person. And then we have the Ace of Cups. God, the King of Heaven, with rejuvenation, obtained the miracles, well, obtained the mercy of God, and given long life. Oh, that's a completely different song. But the Wake Me Up When September Ends. It's still Green Day, but like I said, September isn't winter; it's fall. But like they try to leave you out in the cold, or that's gonna happen around those months, or they did it around those months. Or just what they've been planning since those months. Then we have the Six of Pentacles with the favorable God, divine grace, curing rage and pestilence, absorbing the guilt. So when they say like dish away the guilt, throw it away, it's like you have, not saying you have nothing to be guilty of because you pretty much allow this person to be in your space and your time and your energy, but it's just like, okay, now that you know better, do better, let it go. It's like at that point in time you didn't see how this person was, you didn't think they was like that. It's like you gave them the benefit of doubt, and it's like, okay, now you know better, now you gotta do better. You gotta get this person out of your life, get this person out of your energy, move away from this person, separate from them. Then we have the Ten of Swords with the merciful, marvelous God with reevaluation, protection from sadness, and giving reevaluation in your dreams. Then we have the Page of Pentacles, God sung above all, loyalty and alliance, friendships and reconciliation. Yeah. For the people that's actually your soul family and meant to be in your life. Because the Page of Pentacles is all about learning a lesson. You learned that lesson. Now you're moving on. You're doing better. You're living better. We have the Four of Swords with God, the Trinity, mission, protection from slander and impious people. So the gossip and the lies and the slander that this person is trying to do. That's why their plan is backfiring. Because it's all based off lies. And then we have the Knight of Cups, the revealing God, perception and reevaluation, discovering hidden talents, revealing secrets of nature. So this person trying to hide who they really are, and then God was like, yep, nope, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. And then we have the Emperor with like unto God, politics, authority, giving safe travel, and protection against conspiracy. So this person was trying to conspire against you, trying to keep you stuck in something, lie to you, and was never going to tell you the truth. And it's like, now that you know the truth, you was exposed to the truth. Either they try to avoid the question, try to go a whole little roundabout. So you either forget that you asked that question, and go along with their plan, to go along with their track. And that precognizance. You could get like answers in your sleep and not realizing that you get answers in your sleep, or you'd be like, oh, I dreamt that, the deja vu, da 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 da. And this is like, yeah, Spirit's trying to tell you, like, we're trying to send you messages and tell you what's going on. Right, we have Marlin with alchemy, manifestation, and magician. Yeah. Funny enough, we had the 7 deadly sins. I'm trying to be like, man, I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to show you what to do, how to transform this, how to alchemize this, how to transmute this into something very positive. Then we have Hathor with celebration, rejuvenation, and gratitude. It's like you're just worrying and focusing on the fact that you're losing somebody, or that this is coming to an end, not really focusing on seeing the silver lining. You're losing a liar. And we have Archangel Raphael. Yeah, trying to help you heal and health and intuition. Like he's on the Lover's card. Even in the Two of Swords. No, not Two of Swords. Two of Cups. Like he's all about love. This is his whole MO. And your relationship is a hot ass mess, and he's trying to help you heal that so you don't lose your faith in love, stop trusting love, stop believing in love and all of it because of this person put you under a spell and trying to hurt you and stuff like that. And it was like, no, he's really trying to help you heal. Let me go one more. Then we have Archangel Rezio with secrets, mystery, protected knowledge. Yeah. You're exposing this secret knowledge that was kept from you. Exposing it all. Everything that's supposed to be kept, like, protected from you to know, right? This person wanted to, like, we kept it as, like, secret knowledge, protect knowledge that you don't know, you never find out. These angels are here like, nah, you're gonna find out. You're gonna get a celebration. You're gonna alchemize from this. You're gonna transform this into something that you can be happy about, but abundant about. Like, you feel like your relationship, your love life, is pretty much done all, be all. Like, after this, you're not gonna date nobody or see anybody again, right? And it's gonna be somebody that you meet that, like you, like I said before, with spirit trying to lead you to your actual soulmates and your soul family and stuff like that. It's like once you like heal and like once you heal from this and you actually meet the person that you're supposed to be with, the one for you, you feel so much better. You feel rejuvenated. You feel grateful that you are not allowing your past to like affect your future and slow you down, or you start believing in love and stuff like that. You probably start believing in the moment, right? And you started healing from that, healing your heart, healing your mind, body, soul, your spirit. Um, Realizing that it was nothing really wrong with you. This person was gonna lie to you regardless because they had some issues that they needed to work with and deal with, right? And like with the card before that had knee claws was like, oh, we have to all stand alone with our own demons. It's just like this person contracted these demons and they want you to fight the battles for them because they feel like you're strong enough. And it's like that's not fair to you or on you, and that's the secret knowledge that you didn't know. And it's like in all reality, they contracted these demons to help them get you under their control and keep you stuck, and to use you for some way, shape, or form that is not fair or just to you in any way, shape, or form. Which is why it's all being illuminated. Oh, we have Archangel Sandifon with music, earth angels, and answer prayers. He has a twin brother. His twin brother is Metatron. Okay, they was both humans at some point in time. That's why I say earth angel. They was both humans, and it was taken up to heaven and became angels. He delivers messages, and speak to people through music. If you write music, write poems, he's your guy. He's your guy. Then we have Baba Yaga with the wisdom, the wise and wild lady, and duality, the witch. So like I said, with the duality, like I said like before, if you're a female, you can go in that masculine energy, and if you're a male, you can go back and forth. Some people might feel like you're a witch, but you're actually a magician. You're alchemizing your energy. You know how to switch back and forth between the two. You know when, because the masculine energy is all like that power, taking action, movements and travel and doing things and stuff like that, being authoritative. While the yin, right, the female energy is all about being nurturing, understanding, caring, realizing like it's time to rest, time to, take a break, recharge and stuff like that. Because we do have the four swords. It's all about recharging. And also with like the Six of Pentacles is like like the give and take, like you like take action, like do things, but you also know like you have that down period where you take a rest, you take a nap, you recharge yourself. You don't just always go round and round because then you burn yourself out. And so that's why some people be trying to figure out like oh, like, why this is happening, this is happening. Oh, she must be a princess. The God must favor her. And it's just like, no. You just taking advantage of the energy of what's being provided to you, or the knowledge that's being passed down to you. Then we have Horus with clear seeing, intuition, no, intention, excuse me, and perception. Yeah. With that liberator, he's trying to help you liberate and see things clearly and see things from a different perspective. He even have the eye on his chest. Like, he's trying to, like, trying to say, like, look, this is what's happening. This is what you don't know. This is what's been happening. This is what's been going on. What you gonna do about it now? You gotta heal yourself. You gotta do what's best for you. And may have some high priestesses, right? Because this look like because this is giving the moon some high priestess, right? Some like tarot readers, the high priestesses and stuff like that, just trying to tell you. Some is telling you the truth, some is not telling you the truth. Some is telling you half of the truth. Some saying you like nowhere near the truth, and it's up to you to decipher and to figure out what's actually going on, right? But the truth is being told to you so you can end up being happy and being grateful in the life that you're living and, moving forward. So at the bottom we have joy and inspiration and radiation. You can like be happy and stuff like that. Okay, so we have, it is hard to trust when all you have from the past is evidence why you shouldn't. And the angels understand that. They understand that. Which is why they're trying to get you away from those people that's been hurting you so you can heal. Then we have, let me guess, you have a great personality. That's from Cusco. Then we have, scared of my own anger, that's why I laugh a lot and stay humble as possible. Yeah. 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 Some people don't understand. Like with these angels, they all peace, like some people, they all peace and love, right? We even have Sandalphon, where he literally was like an Earth star, when he was actually a person, right? And this is why him and Metatron, it understands like humans more because they were once humans. They know what you've been through, you know what the experience and stuff like that. Where other angels are just like, I don't get it, I don't understand, because they wasn't human at some point in time. And that's why they really like big on like helping people. With Sandalphon, with his answering like prayers, he delivers it as well. Like send it on up, and Metatron like writes down everything and stuff like that. But he also mainly work with kids. But either way, it's just like they get it. They know when people lash out, they understand it and stuff like that. But just like, yeah, some people don't understand that people be out here choosing peace, right? They chose to heal. They chose to be happy. They chose to be peaceful. You might be in a fucked up ass situation, right? You probably think there's no way for me to change this or come out of this. Just like Angel's like, sweetie, if you see what we have in store for you, you were trying to be like, why would I ever worried about this person, kind of thing. Then we have check your energy before you come in my shit. Then we have together with that we have, don't stop jumping into other relationship in order to move on. Face what happened, heal and grow from the experience. Yeah. Somebody try to come up in your shit and run up in your shit without actually checking themselves first, and it's just like, no. No. Then we have single and ready to get nervous around anyone that finds me attractive. And then we have, I wish It was. I wish it had meant as little it to. I wish it had meant as little to me as it did to you. Yeah. It's like, but to you right now, it means so much and it means a lot. And it's like later on, when you walk away and you actually heal, it will mean as little to you as little as it did to this person, and this person, it will mean the world to them. And it's like I said before, like once they realize your worth, you're worth so much more. Right? So some crystals you can use is granite with fertility, passion, and love. Then we have sandstone with fulfillment, motivation, and I said sunstone with fulfillment. Could also use sandstone if you want to. Fulfillment, motivation, and contentment. Oh, overnight, cause in with this blessings and stuff like that, they feel like you was born into it, or you did like the simplest things and it just happened and just like or just happened overnight. It's like nah, you put a lot of work and effort into healing and moving on and moving forward, and it's like they just making it seem like you just gave up on them out of nowhere, and it's just like, what are you talking about? We had a lot of conversations, a lot of discussions. You did absolutely nothing. You did not change in no way, shape, or form. Then we have lapazuli with creativity, education, not education, intelligence and truth. Still education at the end of the day when you think about it. But yeah. And then we have Cellulite at the bottom of the deck with awakening, insight, and inspiration. You have inspiration twice. So the angel's trying to help you realize that you can inspire and heal other people, but first you gotta heal yourself. Right? Because this person that's trying to come back is have it's a song, right? It says, so before you feel the pain, don't treat all the girls the same. Right? They treat you like you were somebody else, like you were one of these regular, degular, basic bitches that they fuck with when you weren't. And now they feeling it. And that's on them. Yeah. But right? Because even in the song, he was like, tell me if it's really so hard. Is it really so hard to be a good person? And it's like, stop acting like a bitch. Like, this person not acting like a bitch. This person is a bitch. That's the crazy thing. They're not acting. You think they're acting, but they're not acting. They really a bitch. They're really a coward. Like, they're really a bad person. And they don't understand, like, they're the reason why certain shit doesn't work out for them in their life. But yeah. But they blaming you for some way, shape, or form for things working out in your life. And it's like, what? Like, it's like, because they struggling, they want you to struggle. Or because you're not struggling, you should help them. And it's just like, nah, this ain't no one gets left behind. Like, no, you didn't want to heal. You didn't want to do what's best for you. So, you hold that. You deal with that. Yeah, that's all I'm saying for this reason. If you was wondering why this is happening, why this is why. This person have a lot of secrets that they wasn't going to tell you about. Ever. Ever. They were trying to keep a secret as long as they can. They would have paid an arm and a leg to keep a secret. Keep it hush hush. I want to say between them and God, but it wasn't even God. It was between them and the devil. They would have sold their soul to keep this quiet. And either way, the angels be trumping the devil. So I don't understand why the people keep doing that. But, to each his own, man. You do what you want to do. But it's going to be found out. It's not that hard. Now you possess, life not going with great. There's nobody's fault but your own because you made those choices. But somehow they sit here blaming you as if it was your fault. And it's like, it wasn't. That was like somebody, you deserve an apology. Or somebody didn't want to apologize. Because you was under the illusion of something that was completely off. Completely. Like I said, you probably knew some of the stuff, but you ain't know everything. And Yeah, what it costs you your peace, your happiness, your love, your vision, your passion, your abundance, your ambition. That's a lot. For one person? That's crazy. Um, but yeah, that's all I've seen for this reading. If you feel like this reading helped you or resonated with you, then I'm glad. Other than that, I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.